Vivli is a nonprofit organization, and our overarching mission is to bring together those that wish to share data with those that wish to access that data. And the data that we're talking about is really the raw data that underpins clinical trials. So we call that IPD, or individual participant level data. And Vivli's really sharing over 6,000 clinical trials, or the IPD from over 6,000 clinical trials. And what we find really gratifying is that researchers are already accessing those 6,000 clinical trials data and combining and integrating it in really interesting and innovative ways, all without sacrificing participant privacy.
Technology is very important to Vivli. The platform that we present to our users is very much technology-based. There are a number of elements of that technology that are important to us. First of all, because of the nature of the data that we're dealing with, which is data that comes from individuals who've participated in clinical trials, security is of paramount importance. Another element of technology was the user's experience. We want our researchers to focus on the data rather than the technology. The third area of technology that was important to us is manageability. We're a small team. We don't want to spend a lot of time managing the infrastructure. We chose Insight for a number of reasons. The close relationship between Insight and Microsoft, and which allowed the Insight team to have the benefit of a lot of the expertise from Microsoft. And we felt that the technical team at Insight was second to none in terms of their ability to contribute to a whole variety of aspects. And in fact, Insight has served us very well in that regard. Have helped us to build a world-class application to serve our needs. We work closely with Insight's UX team to define a very approachable and aesthetic interface. We worked with the Insight architects to put together an architecture that was scalable and maintainable and reliable. And we worked with the Insight developers to actually bring all of that to fruition in a system that functions remarkably well.
We launched 4 years ago, and we've been really delighted with the Insight teams. Vivli's key objectives in finding a strategic and technical partner at the beginning when we were launching the platform were a few. We were looking for someone who would be flexible with us as a small partner, but that also would have deep technical expertise, but also have domain expertise in life sciences and healthcare. And Insight really fit the bill. I feel like partnering with Insight has really been key to our overall business success.
As we started down that path, Insight and Microsoft worked together with Vivli to help identify the mission of Vivli and how it was distinct from other tools and applications that are out there, and to better understand how technology could be applied to that mission. As Vivli and Microsoft and Insight continued to work together, we refined that vision. We brought a number of people together from a variety of different disciplines to identify the details of what that vision would look like. And as time has progressed, as we've moved through this journey, we've worked with Insight to identify how evolving technology could help to support that vision. And as we move forward, we're continuing to use the latest in technology, using that to improve the system, its reliability, its scalability, and usability. When Vivli launched in 2018, we had 23 members and about 2,500 studies that were available to be requested. At this point, 4 years later, we have 42 members and over 6,700 studies that are available to be requested. That's a pretty phenomenal growth. One of the elements of that growth is something that shows up to me every time I do a demo of the system. The response that I get usually is, "Oh, that's easy," which is incredibly gratifying to me. And I think that that's part of what has helped us move forward. In the end, the biggest outcome is the result of that research. We've had over 100 scientific publications that have come from the work that we've done with researchers, and that's had a significant impact on the state of scientific knowledge and the state of clinical therapies. So in terms of what's next for Vivli, it starts with the foundation that we listen very intently and actively to our customers, the researchers who are using the data and the contributors who are providing the data. And it's very important to listen to them and understand what their needs are. And so that foundation serves as the basis for a lot of our plans as we move forward. One of the things that we've just completed was the antimicrobial resistance platform. And we're hoping that we can use that as a launching pad to address some other communities of interest. And so that's one area that we'd like to move in. The second area that we're moving forward in is to create improved support for other data technologies, most specifically imaging and genomics, an area that is of increasing importance. And broadly, as we move forward, we want to continue to work with Insight and Microsoft on understanding how technology and evolving technology can support our evolving vision for providing service to our members.